Now slowly bring yourself into your feet. Bring yourself onto your feet and grab yourselves a block. If you want to use a chair, you may. So standing on your own 2 feet with the block in your right hand, using the width of the mat, the length of the mat. So finding your mountain foundation. If you need a chair to balance, you can hold on to the chair alongside you. You may want to stand, well, it doesn't matter which side the chair might be, and you can do that side first, and then you can move the chair over. I'm going to use a block instead of the chair, and the block is in my right hand. Now I want to ask you to look down at your feet. Make sure both of your feet are in parallel as best as you can, and that you feel stable. Take a full breath and then step your feet out wide so that when you take your arms out, your wrists are above your ankles. Now turn your right toes out, or whichever toes are towards your chair or the block. As you turn the right toes out, slide the back foot's heel out. So then your back toes are facing your front toes. You're standing really tall, your abdominals are really active. Now you go fire up those legs, squeeze those legs and keep the arms stretched alongside you. Turn, look at your right hand with the block in it. Look down and look at your front toes. Turn your front toes 2 inches further towards the outside of your mat. So your toes are no longer straight, they're kind of pointed to the right corner of your mat. Squeezing the right leg, you're going to roll down, and so that you can bring the block outside of the foot, you can put your fingers on it, or you can grab the block, and you just take the upper arm towards the sky, and you're going to keep your head lifting, your gaze lifting, your shoulder blades on your back, and you keep squeezing the front thigh. Bending the front knee is an option, but refrain if possible. Keep the legs straight, abdominals in mountain pose, meaning your abdominals are super tight and they're rolling towards the sky. You don't like the idea of the block or the chair, put your hand on the shin bone. Squeeze the leg outwardly, like you literally put a lot of weight on the front leg and rotate the leg out in their socket. Breathe deeply in this Trikonasana pose, the triangle. Breathe, breathe. Your eyeballs need this. So roll the eyeballs up, look up at your upper hand. Balancing on both feet. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your front leg. Bring the upper hand down. Grab your block. As you come up, bend the front leg. Bend it and straighten it. Bend and straighten. You can put your back hand on your gluteal muscles on the back side. Squeeze those muscles as you bend and straighten the front leg. Breathing, gazing back at your back foot. Bend the front leg a lot each time so you feel a good stretch in your hip flexors. These postures are amazing because you can use the chair. Anyone can do these. Anyone can do these. Use your chair, use whatever you got. One more, straighten and bend, and then turn the toes, and we go to the second side and give the block to the other side. So remember, the toes turn out 2 inches extra. Wrist above your ankles, squeeze those legs, and windmill your arms. The block goes outside of the foot, and taking the upper arm up. Both sides are different. Which side is more flexible for you? Focus on your core, not so much about shoulder and the arm. Focus on your feet, legs, abdomen, hips, glutes, rib cage, shoulders down and back, your back muscles. And now release the back hand down, put it on your glutes. Come on up, bending the knee, straighten and bend. What was your resolve for your class, for your day? Mentally repeat it 3 times. Health is your desire. I am going to be healthy. You want to have peace. You're sick and tired of being angry. Channel that anger into peace and proactively do something about it that you know and feel like it's making a difference. Channel. Make something beautiful out of your rage and anger. If you're bored, not motivated, what's making you sad? Go help someone in that same situation. You see, channel that energy into something beautiful, helpful. Move it through. Move that energy through. So that's what you're doing. You're bending the knee, you straighten it. There's a flow in life. Don't be stuck. Choose to flow through. Move forward. Now you're going to straighten both legs, please. And then outside of your feet are going to be parallel. You need help with balance. Put your chair in front of you and hold on to the back of the seat, you see. So that you don't have an excuse like, oh, I can't balance and blah. You know, you got props. So do that. And then I want you to straight ahead look forward. Softly gaze forward. And then if it's an option for you, take the arms out. Don't lift the arms higher than the shoulder level. 1 inch lower than the shoulder level. And then squeeze your arms, legs, abdomen, and buttocks. Stand in this very, very focused, strong posture and mentally repeat your resolve a few times more. Two more deep breaths wherever you are. And then release. Your shoulders roll up and back and down. And then heel toe in. Stand up in your mountain foundation. Place your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes and root through your feet. Each time you inhale, exhale, reach through the crown of your head. Release the arms by your sides, palms face the wall in front of you. If you still need to hold on to the chair for balance, hey, no shame. You hold on to the chair, but stand up really tall for us. We want you to feel your strength and stability. And notice the sensations throughout the body. And now open the eyes and take yourself into your child pose. If you wear glasses, take them off and place them off to the side. Maybe place your glasses on the block so that you don't step on them. You go to child pose and focus on the brow center. Bring yourself out of the child pose. And now we are going to bring our bolsters I'm going to ask you to put a bolster length of your mats and sitting your bottom in front of the bolster. The position will be your shoulders on the bolster, your head on the floor behind you. So your bottom is up in the air or on the mat. So your heart is above your brain. You can leave the arms above the head or elbows on the bolster, or just palms up and hanging in the air. It's a modified fish pose. Chin is lifted, chest is open. It's a huge curve in your spine, nothing hurts. And now roll over your bolster and put your head and shoulder blades directly on the mat, lower back on the bolster. Elbows alongside you, fingertips on the bolster or your tummy. Breathe deeply into your belly till the belly is expanded and full like a balloon. Exhale, release all the breath till the belly relaxes. Very important for your nervous system and your digestive system for the day. This class is priceless for the mornings. Now move your toes and knees and feet. Lift your feet off the floor. Take your legs up towards the sky and hold for about 5 to 10 breaths. Toes are above your hips. They don't go over your head. For the health of our neck and to receive the proper benefits, reversal of the breath, the energy, sending fluid to the brain. So healthy. This is a modified waterfall pose, Viparita Karani. Breathe fully, remember, into your belly. If you feel your feet feeling light and cold and like bloodless, kind of like they look white and pale, it's normal. It's a good thing. Take a deep breath and that's enough. Bend your knees slowly. Hug your legs in if you like and go from side to side. Wiggle your toes, circle the ankles. you know, for the amount of time that we hold the legs up like that, it's safe for everybody. Whether you have high blood pressure, high or low, or anything. So we just held it for like 5, 6 breaths. That can, you know, that's safe. Lift your bottom, push the bolster toward your legs, your upper legs, and bring your lower back on the floor. Now you're in your Shavasana. Now, I want to ask you to take 3 deep breaths and rest in your Shavasana. Then you will have a chance to really prepare yourself for Shavasana. Because there's some guidelines to follow so that we can soothe and tire out the senses. Because the senses awaken the manas. The manas is the desiring factor in the mind, you know, the ego, ahamkara, they just want to stay active, but they get agitated and activated by the senses. We want to relax and quiet the senses in Shavasana so that you can have an experience of your higher self within. So that not to be mindlessly floating in space, but a very mindful, conscious experience of who you really are. All right, I hope that makes a little sense. So whenever you're ready, I think it's about time. Bend your knees, roll over to one side. Take a minute on the side, just for a little bit, for the blood flow to kind of balance out. So you don't want to hurry up and sit up. Take a breath. And now come up, press yourselves up. Now I want you to do 3 things before you please come and join me in Shavasana. If you have a fan in your space, go turn it off. If you have lighting in your room, go turn it off. If you have a smartwatch, take it off and put it outside your room and close the door so that you don't hear it, you don't feel the vibrations. I'll keep time. Right on time, I'm going to stop this session. We got about 13 more minutes. So you get a nice, yummy 10-minute Shavasana. So no smartwatches, no sounds, no nothing tight on the body, no wristwatch tightly. Mine is just for my steps. It's a smartwatch, but everything is no notifications on it. So it's not tight. Once you do all that, come back to your mat and lie down on your backs. Cover your toes for sure. Most of us have cold toes and feet. Cover your eyes or just simply close your eyes. But if it's not enough darkness, then have something soft to cover your eyes with. So you got it? And I don't want you to put anything under your head. Today you're going to keep the head aligned with the rest of the spinal cord. You can have paddings under your legs though, okay? I'm going to sit up to guide you, however. So you lie down on your back. Head is directly on the mat. You want the head to be lined up with the spinal cord. And then you turn off the lights, turn off the fans, turn off your smartwatches, loosen it up. Any belts or anything tight on the body, loosen that up. Good job. And then focus. Tell yourself, I am going to relax. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to enjoy doing my Shavasana. I'm going to listen to the guidelines, to the guidance. I'm going to relax. I'm going to enjoy my Shavasana, benefit from my Shavasana. I'm going to relax. This is not a Yoga Nidra. This is just a relaxing Shavasana. Some of you may choose to sit up in meditation. That's fine, as absolutely too. In meditation, you sit up with the eyes gently closed. So I'm going to begin guiding you. If in your Shavasana, arms are 6 inches apart and your palms are facing upwards. Your feet are about a foot apart and you are very comfortable. Your heels are on the mat and your body is very, very comfortable. If you're sitting up in meditation, you have to have the spine straight. Now close your eyes gently and surrender your body to the floor. Surrender your body to the floor. Mentally tell yourself, I'm going to relax. I will not fall asleep. And now I'm going to ask you to swallow a few times and completely relax your neck and throat. Relax your face too. Let your facial expression release. Let your lower jaw ease towards the floor. Feel the whole head heavy on the floor. Feel the whole body heavy on the floor. Still and motionless. And now absolutely tune into all the sounds in your environment. First, notice the sounds furthest away. Maybe a next door neighbor is mowing their lawn or something like that. Notice the furthest sounds you can hear. Don't worry about where it's coming from, but just notice the sounds, random sounds. Notice the sounds in your building, in your home. Notice the sounds in your room. Notice the sounds of your body. Surrender your weight to the floor. Without opening your eyes, notice and get the feel for the four walls, the ceiling, and the floor. Surrender your body to the floor. Notice your body resting in stillness on the floor. Now bring your undivided attention to your heart. Remember your resolve. Feel your resolve in your heart. Feel it as if it's already a part of your current reality. Feel this safety and peace and reassurance in your heart, like a spacious energy of light and love. and confidence in yourself that gives you this joy, this comfort in your heart. Feel that as an image that you are seeing right now. It might be a sense, it might be a word, it may be a feeling, it may be an energy, it may be, I don't know, a thought, a color, might be a shape, maybe all of the above. Focus on that heart. Let it just brew, let you focus, let you enjoy watching, observing, witnessing your heart. Mentally say your resolve 3 times. Let this pleasant feeling of the heart to reach and expand in every point in the body now, all through every cell of your body equally, as if the heart was sending this positive, happy news to every cell of your body. It is safe to reach our resolve. We can do it. We got this. It's safe to reach our resolve. Through the heart, all is possible. Because the heart is the seat of our soul, and our souls are connected to the divine creator. Feel this radiant light, this powerful energy surround you like a ball or a life force, an energy, a protective shield of love and light throughout and around your body. If it is not easy for you to visualize images, think about when you are outside and looking at the sun. Imagine and believe and think about yourself inside of the sun. And the sun is rays, is all expanded around you. You can see that because you see the sun all the time, every day since you've been alive. So you can visualize and see the sun inside your body. Take a full deep breath and slowly release it. Bring awareness back to the external environment, to the 4 walls, and the body resting on the floor. So externalize your awareness, your consciousness to the environment. Begin to breathe a little deeper. Slower. Begin to move your toes, your fingertips, your head side to side. Bend your knees one by one, and then maybe stretch those arms and legs. And then slowly, eventually, come on up and sit upright and bring your hands to your heart center. Feel that powerful energy around you, within you. Say your resolve mentally 3 times. And then gently bow to yourself. Namaste. Namaskar is another word that you can use instead of namaste. Both mean I bow to you. Namaskar, namaste. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining class. Kisses and hugs. Thank you, everybody at home. Bye.